Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to another video. My name's Anorak, you can call me Zed, and today we are going to be playing Few Nights More. It's a very fun game I've played before, except this time it's on a new save slot, so none of my previous stuff will transfer over. But the whole reason we're playing this today instead of Raft is recently I uploaded a poll, and I got one vote asking me to change my Raft content to something else. So I chose Few Nights More. Before we actually begin the video, or hop into the game, let me go ahead and show you the intro.
On Therion, a world forever split in unending combat. Vampires, the first beings to exist and the dominant race on the planet. A civil war that nearly destroyed us. The world was never the same again. In the wake of our ongoing self-destruction, others gained more strength, power, and influence. The time for our vengeance is now. We have to rebuild and claim what's rightfully ours.
Now that that's all over, we can hop right on in. Now, because I've played this, I won't be going through the tutorial, however I will be explaining stuff as it happens. But first we need to choose a character to play. So this character, she starts with 1 intelligence and 5% dodge. She has 15% barter, so rooms, items, and minions and traps are all in discounts. And you can get more rare decor. This one, she has 1 constitution, 2 thorns, 3 lesser minions every second night, but has less gold. Let's see, she has 1 strength, 2% multicast, 1 lifesteal, resistance to physical damage, and prestige and seduction start at -3, just like she starts with -3 terror. And finally, we start with 1 finesse and 1% multicast, an additional trinket slot, 1 random entertainment room, however starts with 1 vulnerable. And all of them have different moves. So, she has Kiss of Death, which does damage based on finesse. She has Predator's Focus, which gives you a bonus if you hunt down the marked character. Toggle between defense and terror. And gain random amount of different armor. I think we're going to start here. Mainly because it will be a bit more difficult with less prestige and seduction, while also having a lot of physical damage stuff, lifesteal, and strength. Plus, I've never played as her, even in my own rounds. So now, we have to choose a school to follow. And this is where it gets very interesting. So, Ferocity, for example, you have more health, and you gain 1 attack point for every 5 attack skills you use. And if you have any leftover attack points, you get multicast, which essentially lets you cast something again without using an attack point. They also come with their own individual moves here, and Ferocity comes with Feast, where it does physical damage. Necromancy comes with a soul pool, where you can collect souls. You can summon minions, who will gain HP for every leftover attack point, and you'll get different buffs depending on which souls you've summoned. Blood comes with a blood pool instead of a soul pool, where you get blood every leftover attack point at the end of your turn, and you have a higher critical hit chance for every blood left over. And their attack lets you pierce. I think because we chose someone who has a physical strength bonus, we should probably go with Ferocity. At the moment, we can only use the starting castle, so I'll go ahead and select it. But now we hop into the game. So we start with 1 night, and here is our little castle area. these, not villagers always, but, attacking units can come in from our right or from below. We have to defend ourselves so we don't die, and we have to defend our coffin so it doesn't die. So every time you see a little 1 here or something lit up with yellow, that means you can click it and gain something. So this lets us get a skill. We either do 12 damage and gain magical armor. We attack 3 times for 8 damage, with higher damage for each finesse point, or we get physical armor and some strength. I think we should probably come back to this here, just in a moment, so I can show you what we have here first. We do physical damage and a slight chance to apply weak, and we also gain physical armor and 1 point of momentum, which is pretty much the attack thing, where it said every 5 attacks you gain another attack point. That's kind of what momentum is. So I think we should go with No Mercy, because we deal physical damage and gain magical armor due to weak, which we have a chance of doing with the basic attack, whereas we already have physical armor as another move. We can't do much else since we don't have anything else other than that attack we just gained. So it's already equipped, and we probably want to go ahead and move over here so when they attack we can immediately start. So the attack phase has begun, and we can start combat. So, we obviously want to take down their health, but they also have something called morale. And for each amount of morale they have, they get different buffs or debuffs. And this guy also has Fortified, which gives him physical armor at the start of every turn. We can go ahead and see what they're going to do next, so we can plan around that. I'm going to go ahead and mark him, is that way he takes more damage, and if I kill him I get more HP. Based on how he's going to be attacking physically, I should probably go ahead and pull up some armor, but then I think that's good for a turn. Now, this weak buff he has, he loses morale at the end of turn, which is very useful. But this guy, he got a strength buff, so now his attacks deal more damage. So I have to defend myself because I can see they're going to do damage. However, even with my defenses, they should be able to damage me unless I can take out this guy. Unfortunately I didn't, but oh well. So we've taken 1 point of damage, but we've actually taken 2, because somehow we got the burn status effect. I wasn't paying attention to how we got that, but we did. Either way, from defeating that guy, we just got our health increased, which is very, very useful. So now we can attack this guy. Since we know he isn't attacking, we don't have to defend. But we can just keep attacking for now. Go ahead and defend a little, because we can see he's going to attack. And now, just to take him out quickly, we can do this. And we have won the battle. We'll get a skill point, perk point, room point, and trinket point, which I'll explain as soon as we get back to the base game. Here we go. So, a room point, you get to collect a room and place it somewhere in the castle. All rooms have different sizes, as you can see that there are different size rooms here, so you want to place them in one of them. Room of Terror, all enemies take -3 morale every turn, so it's pretty much a stronger weak bonus. 2, or the Traps room, gives you a random trap every 2 nights, which is useful. And Bedroom, Lord gets healed by 10 after each night, so if we take a lot of damage, this will help us. Which is why I always think it's a good idea to have a bedroom. Trinket points are just little trinkets you have. Some of them are active where you have to actively use them, and others are passive. All of these are active though. So this one, you get a 15% critical chance next turn. This one you send blood javelins to deal magical damage, and give a leech stack. which it isn't letting me hover over and look at, but essentially it will deal damage each turn. And Disc of the Forgotten Monarch just gives you 2 attack points, which I think is very useful. Next we get another skill point, so let's see here. Give strength equal to current life skill. We already start with 1, so that would give us a 1 strength. This would give us 10% multicast for 2 turns, which I really like. And this would deal 10% of my current HP as physical damage. I think that's very good, so I'm going to take it. But now we get to choose what we want here. So because we can either do Intelligence, which increases magical damage, Constitution and 1 block every 5 turns, where block negates next attack, and Constitution, I think it either raises HP or lowers how much damage we take. Tank does damage reduction and stamina, which I don't remember what that does. And Strength, Berserker gives 2 strength, which increases physical attack, multicast chance, and critical hit chance. Since we're going with a physical build, I think Berserker is better for us. So now let's go ahead and place the rune we got earlier, so its effect will go into play. Then we can look over here. Our new skill has already been put in place, same with the trinket. I forgot how to speak. But now we can look at each attribute. Strength increases physical damage, Finesse increases dodge chance and cunning, Intelligence increases magical damage, Stamina increases max HP, Constitution gives us more armor point from skills. Lifesteal heals us after a certain amount of attack. Multicast, we get to do more attack so often, pretty much. Dodge chance, we can dodge. Critical hit chance, we can do critical hits. Cunning increases critical hit damage. And damage reduction just reduces damage. Kind of simple. Since we can see both enemies are coming in from the right, we should probably stay over here. But I think now we can hop into the next attack phase. Alright, so here we are. As you can see, this guy has Fortified, Intellect, and Strength. They both have Intellect and Strength, which give them 1 Strength and Intelligence. They're probably both going to use Strength, though, because these units are physical builds. I'm going to mark this guy since he doesn't have armor. And let's see here. I think I'm going to go ahead and give myself 2 attack points. Attack this guy. Did the attack points not work? That's great, actually. Love that. Well, I guess the attack points didn't work for some reason. Either way, though, we can just attack here. And he's gone, so we get more health. And then we go ahead and put up some shields. So he does nothing to us. Let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and just attack regularly. And it does a lot of damage, but not quite enough. But this time it should. And he is gone. Reduced to atoms. And then we encounter our next battle. Catching Breath does nothing. But now, she's gonna do magical damage. Which really sucks. So, we're just going to... Oh, we got a multicast there. If it blinks bright red, that means multicast, so just letting you know. But now, we have this, so we get a bit more health. It gives us some armor buffs. And, well, we didn't get any weak from that. But we did do a lot of damage, so she's going to just do 5 damage to us. And now we can take her out. And we've won that. Yippee! So now we start the next night. And this will be a merchant, so we'll want to visit him last. But this gives us Fame points, which we can sink into anything here. We can do Seduction, Prestige, and Terror. I personally think that because she already starts with negative Prestige and Seduction, we probably shouldn't just try and get them all to 0. Instead, we should focus on increasing Terror. So I put all 6 points into Terror, and now we get a random trap and muster minion at the end of every night. and we apply Weak to all enemies. And Weak will slowly drain their morale. Go ahead and choose another skill. Let's see here. I think this is the best of the skills. It's not great though, but I don't think we've unlocked a new skill slot, so it will just stay there for now. Let's see here. All-rounder or energy seems to be our best choice, but finesse, stamina, and dodge chance is also good. I'm gonna go ahead and say all-rounder. That way we can get the strength, finesse, and stamina. It's pretty much replacing the 3% dodge chance for 1 strength, and if we ever possibly get a magic attack, we already have a bit of intelligence as well. Now we have 200 gold, which we can spend in the shop. And the shop has a whole bunch of different things. Unfortunately, it really looks like we can only buy a handful of them. The Blood Vial will instantly heal 10% of max health when you buy it. Soulstone heals you for 3 HP whenever you kill a hunter. Lesser Undead deals 8 damage to a random hunter. I really like having minions. And Traps will deal different amounts of damage. Because we already have a passive income of minions and traps, it's probably a best idea to go for a trinket. So I'm going to go ahead and grab that, but this also means we're going to increase our survivability, as we now have another way to heal. Now here's where things get interesting. We're going to have enemies come in from both sides. So, Destroy Heart, they're going to try and come here into our coffin. So I think they can only move 2 spaces each turn, so they'll go 1, 2, and they'll stop bedroom. Kill Lord will go 1, 2, and see me. I'm thinking here, is there anything else I can do? If I set myself here, the Destroy Heart crew will go here. Kill Lord will go here, see me, target me. Next round starts and I can move, and then they go there and attack me instead of the heart. I think that's a good plan. So let's see. Oh, they only moved 1. That's not what I wanted. I guess I'll go here. And this is where we encounter one of my least favorite enemies. The Hunter. He does 6 damage twice. So he really does 12. Which really sucks. So let's go ahead and get 6 damage pretty much blocked. Target him so he takes more damage. Gain some of our attack points back. Attack a few times, hoping he'll get taken down. Then we can attack like this, and luckily that did manage to defeat him. However, there was no guarantee that would happen. You'll take 10 or 11 damage. Oh, I forgot we had strength. Yep. Then I can just attack. Except now I didn't take into account the fact he'd attack me. So, there we go. Luckily, because I have lifesteal and I have the soulstone, he actually stops to, you know, heal me. I don't know how I was supposed to word that better, but I didn't. Oh well. So now, we're going to fight this guy. And it's 3 people. He's going to boost morale. He's going to physically attack. She's going to magically attack. Which sucks. It sucks. I'll target you since you have low health already. And I can just go 1, 2, 3. He has 2 weak. So, I can at least get 2 magical armor, which is nice. So, I'll take 4 damage here, which isn't too bad, but it still sucks. And then I'll attack this guy. And there's not really much I can do. Luckily, I'm not going to take any damage this turn, but they heal a little, which, again, isn't good. Alright. So, again, not a great turn, but not terrible. I just wish I wasn't attacked. Now I have 5 armor. Gonna get this and attack like this. And I healed a little. And because that was the end, I got healed once more. So now that you guys see the basic gameplay loop, we're gonna go through a few more rounds. But this game does take a while to get through one run. So let's choose our next room. Now, we can upgrade our bedroom, so we get a random decor every 2 nights, and we get healed more. Or we can gain 2 decor and 1 trap instantly, or we can increase our passive gold income. I like the idea of gaining decor and traps because decor is very useful, and I'm going to explain why. So let's go ahead and place our treasure room here, and now we have decor. This immediately gives us 1 constitution forever. And this gives us Crystallize, which essentially gives us magical armor at the start of every turn. So both of these are very useful passive buffs. Now for traps, we got the Snare Trap, where they can't move. And then Rope Cage, where it does morale damage. We also got Lesser Beast. So, none of it's amazing, but none of it's bad either. And we choose another perk. Warrior is very good, but Perception is amazing. So we definitely want one of these 2. I think since we always move first, and we have a physical attack build, it might be better to pretty much try and get them out of the game as soon as possible. So build up our strength, you know? So now we get to choose another thing. Double Time does 10 physical damage and gives 3 momentum, which is very useful. Training gives us 1 strength at the start of each turn. Again, very useful. Vigor, 1 power for every 50 HP, and power gains 5% of all damage. That's not the best. I think training would be our best bet, because if we do this at the start of the round as well as a physical defense, then we'll already have physical and magical defense as well as passive. So I think that's good. And both parties are going to attack us from below, so we can just immediately move there. And now we begin. So let's start this combat, and let's see. Also, as you can see, every turn, the enemies get more powerful. He now does 7 damage each time, which isn't good. I'm gonna go ahead and mark him, because I want him out of the game. And then I'm going to do this. So now we have 8 damage, blocked, essentially. But we will still take some damage, which isn't the best, but we can handle that. Unfortunately, he also does multiple bits of damage, which really sucks. So I'm going to focus on taking him out, because he is genuinely very upsetting. And then we can go ahead and figure out what else to do next round, because, yep, I'll take a bit more damage. They both have weak. Okay, she has 3 weak, so I'll try and give her a bit more. And then I can just do this. And let's see here, he just increases his armor. So now he has 11 stacks of armor, so he can take 11 damage, no problem. So let's do this. Do 2 more basic attacks. Give me more armor points. Attack him again. Attack him once more. He only has 1 health left. So next turn he's almost guaranteed to fail. There we go. And now we get to something called a veteran. That's when they have those little wings around them. Pretty much means they're a lot more powerful, as you can see by how much health she has. So let's go ahead and try and put up a bit of a fight here, at least. Okay. So, we've already taken a lot of damage, but luckily our strength is slowly increasing. So let's go ahead and attack. Alright, and now we can do this. Okay, let's see. Focus Fire. That will apply to Daze and the Focus Fire debuff. We get damage every turn, I assume. Not nice. So we want that gone as soon as possible. So, let's go ahead and keep attacking. I have a good feeling we're going to be defeating her this turn. But that could have gone wrong. Very easily. I have had battles against veterans that just go terribly. Either way, though, it's on to the next bit. We now have more fame points. And we can either make it so all minions do 5 more damage, or we can increase one of these to their first level. We can either gain 1 trinket, or 100 gold at the end of each night. I'm going to go with trinkets since I do find them more interesting. So let's see here. This gives us 1 block. This deals 10 damage to a single target. And this gives us a 100% critical hit chance next attack. I'm gonna say that the block is more useful because it just negates damage coming towards us. So, if we are close to dying, we can just use a block. This deals physical damage equal to physical armor, not the best. This is one I really like. So, if this is our first move in combat, it does 10 damage and gives us 3% critical hit chance, which is really good. So I'm going to go ahead and choose that. And then, let's see here. Ooh, Thorns is always good. That means whenever, you get attacked, they get hurt back. So I love that. This Decor deals 30 damage every 5th turn. No, at the 5th turn, never mind, not every. Ooh, we got an epic snare trap. It pretty much means, they can't move for 4 turns instead of the regular 2. And then minions, yeah. Okay, so I'm actually going to go ahead and set myself over here. And I'm going to set up both of my minions. And I'm going to explain why. So the Plunder Rooms team will want to get into the bedroom to get gold. And then we'll see that this is something, so they'll go over here and try and get more gold. Kill Lord team will see me and try and attack. And Plunder Rooms will just immediately start here. So I think this is good of a spot as any. So I'm going to go ahead here and start the round. Alright, and they move in. Not going the way I'm expecting them to, but that's fine. Just means I can attack them next turn. And let's see here. This is where we have to be careful. This knight has Retribution, which gives 2 strength to all allies. Luckily, because the priest does magical damage, it doesn't really help us. It doesn't really help her, I mean. However, if we were unlucky, and it was all physical stuff, we'd want to take the knight out last. So, either way, I tend to focus on taking him out last. So I'm just going to go ahead and, make it so I'm not really going to be that damaged. Let's see, you only have 1 weak stack. So it's probably best to just damage you right now. So we will still take a bit of damage. But so will they because I have Thorns. So the priest is now out. We've increased our health, which is always useful. And now it's time to just attack. Now because he's going to do damage, I'm going to go ahead and just place a block. That way they get damage, but I don't. And then we can just do this, and he's gone. We won. Yippee. I didn't expect the treasure room team to move, but oh well. And again, we want to focus on him because he can do a lot of damage to us fast. So I'm going to mark him and just attack. Let's go like this. Nice. And then we can attack you twice. There we go. So now that she's the only one left, she's going to be very easy to take down. Especially if she doesn't attack. Yeah, it doesn't look like she's attacking, so it's really, really easy, isn't it? And finally, our last group of attackers here. Now here's where things do get difficult. I'm going to attack him first, and then the priest, and then the knight. But if I attack the knight first, he'd get even more powerful, which is a dangerous combination. Luckily, you know, I already plan on not doing that, but still. That could go terribly wrong. As it is, I'm going to be taking damage this turn anyway, solely because I was trying to take him out rather than anyone else. But it still sucks. Let's see here. Gonna go ahead and put up some defense so I won't get hurt. And that's gonna be it for this round. Let's see. Let's do some damage. He's increasing his armor, which we have to pay attention to because, you know, we don't want him to just suddenly, you know, not die from an attack. So, it only increases his armor a little, though, which is lucky. Let's go ahead and increase it. Oh, that didn't do much, but it does help us because now it increases our multicast chance. So, ooh, he hit us with a wound, so we lose 1 armor point, which is not good. Let's see here. 12. Oh, it doesn't matter. I wasn't paying attention to his health. We can just one-shot him. But yeah, this is A Few Nights More. I really love the game. We're going to keep playing until we lose, but this video will definitely be a lot longer than most others. Okay, so this will instantly increase our prestige by 6 points, gain random decor and random trinket, which is really good, increase passive, and we gain 1 strength every at the start of every turn, because this is a level 2 room. I think this is better. Just straight up, because we're going to be attacking a lot, we're going to be fighting a lot, so having a passive strength increase is really good. Now let's see, deals 20 damage to 1 target, applies 3 daze and 1 vulnerable, where daze loses dodge chance for each stack, or the Prison Tesseract, we get 1 trap for every killed hunter. I'm going to go with the Ethereal Javelin. And I think I'm going to replace our little Soulstone there. And now it's just a matter... Ooh, okay. This is interesting. I don't remember what it's called, but whenever something is purple, that just means... Oh, okay, yeah, it says it right here, empowered. It just pretty much means this is a better version of the original. So for this one, it just makes it so the cooldown is reduced, which, you know, it isn't the best. So we probably won't actually want it, unfortunately. Execute is a really good move. I love it. It does 30 damage. Already insane. But if the target's below 50% HP and the 30 damage doesn't kill it, it applies to Executed, where next time it attacks, it does an additional 30 damage for every executed. It's really good. Let's see here. This gives us a skill slot, which is always good, but warrior is also good as well. Let's go ahead and check on this. I don't think we need an additional skill slot at the moment, so let's go warrior, that way we do even more damage. Traps, we don't need any. Minions, we don't need any out right now. We can do that in a bit. So let's go here. And we can't buy any of the rooms, which is unfortunate, but we can go ahead and buy a decor. We can gain 1 lifesteal, 3% critical hit chance, 100 gold end of every night, 1 intelligent, which is useless, and what's the Seraph Jewel? I think this is our best bet. Adding lifesteal is always very useful, because it just means if you attack a lot, you heal. So, I'm going to go ahead and place it there. And now we can go ahead and see. 1 group's coming from here, 1's going up here. This one's going to be a veteran, so we want to actually, you know, protect against them. So let's go ahead and set all 3 of our minions here. And for traps, let's set the bear trap there. And now we wait. So the first group will just come in, walk towards us, and then the veteran. Okay. So we start the combat, and you see they've taken damage, but not a whole lot, which is, you know, unfortunate, but what can we do? And this veteran, her whole thing is she can dodge a lot. Which, you know, kind of really annoying, but whatever. We've already gotten her below half health. She'll block the next attack. Oh, I misread that. I thought this was the block symbol. No, it's a rogue. 20% dodge permanently and 1 empowered kick for every dodged attack. So that sucks. But whatever, we can do it. We've got this. Maybe. All we know is she'll take damage from thorns here, and we can execute her. That was a very simple fight. However, I've had that fight go terribly before. Speaking of terrible fights, okay, so this one is going to be a lot, as I'm sure most of you could already tell. So I took him out because he can do a lot of damage, and now these two are our big problems. The knight isn't actually all too threatening, surprisingly. So I'm just going to increase this here. Didn't quite deal as much damage as I wanted. I can take the damage from both of them at this point. I feel safe enough to do that. But now she's out of the picture, and now it's just these two. Now the knight is really threatened. So, I'm just gonna do this. We'll still take a lot of damage from this, don't get me wrong. This will hurt. Yeah. So, we'll do that. It takes a lot of damage and now has 2 executed stacks. But we don't care about that for him. He's gone. He does not matter. It is just the knight now. And soon, he will not exist either. There we go. And now we heal because of our bedroom. However, we will not heal all the way, unfortunately. And now we choose what to input points into. We could go Seduction for a higher critical hit chance, or we can increase damage. So I think we're going to increase damage of minions. Here, I think Sharp Fangs is a really good choice. And any attack... Ooh, we can increase training to make it better. We don't need any of those. 40 plasma income is useful for something I'll show you guys in a little. So let's go ahead and set everything up over here for our next battle. Okay, so let's see here. As you can see, they're now doing a lot more damage. But, you know, she really has a lot. Go ahead and mark her. Gain the strength buff. Increase this. Attack a few times. She dodged. Great. Let's see. Ooh, nice. That was a crit. And then I'm gonna block because she does a lot of damage. Okay, she dodged that. Lovely. Okay. Now this is annoying. She can silence 2 skills. Which, again, as I said, really annoying. But, luckily, this turn it wasn't too impactful. And might actually have helped us. Because it might have made me actually focus on certain stuff. So, you know, that one also wasn't too bad, surprisingly. I'm waiting for the moment it suddenly increases in difficulty a lot. So now, this is a boss fight. Really annoying. You know what, let's just do this. That way we can upgrade this room here. Just so we can do that. That does physical, and that does physical. 3 power, 1 vulnerable. I guess this, I don't know. I don't know at this point, man. Berserker, let's go. This, we just want to set all minions, just always. Because this guy doesn't go through traps, which is really annoying. He just shows up, and all of our minions attack him. So, let's go ahead and see. Start combat. And now take a look at his health. Fun. So, I'm just going to go ahead and try and take out some of these creatures here. Yeah, I'm going to take some damage here. Yeah. Luckily, that's gone, so we now have a bit more health, which is useful. Ooh, why did I hit that? I hit that accidentally. Lovely. Oh, great. Okay. Now it's just him we have to deal with, which is, you know, kind of good. So, he's not going to deal any damage to us this turn, luckily. However, that doesn't mean he's weak. We're just kind of going to be struggling along here. That's great. We need... even that won't be enough. Dang it. We took a bit of damage, not too much though. And now we can mark him, so he'll take even more. That'll be enough, luckily. And we can do this, that way we get more damage each turn. And if you look at our strength, we have 35 strength at the moment. So, you know, nothing to scoff at. Doing 45 for each attack, kinda cool. And then I'm gonna block, because I don't want to take damage. And let's see here. Yep. We're just hitting the attack, attack, attack. Okay. I think we should be able to take him out this turn. And if not, well, it's gonna be close. Oh, well, we did. That surprisingly wasn't too hard. I have a feeling this is going to be a long episode, isn't it? Alright, so now, after the 8th night, you get the choice between skill and perk. I'm gonna go perk. 50% chance to gain 500 gold, 50% chance to lose. We lost. Alright, that's great. But now we get more prestige points. And I think now is a great time to start gaining gold. So, I guess we can just go with this. Who knows? I'm just choosing stuff. Let's take less damage. I think that's a good idea. Reduce Hunter's morale by 30 at the start of the combat. Kinda good. I'm gonna do this just so I heal at the start of the turn. And you know what? I'll set all my minions out. Except him. Poor guy. Here we can go ahead and choose Terminate, since I think it's a pretty fun move. And hopefully things go well this time. So, they take some damage, all morale-based though. And as you can see, they both have like very low morale, so kinda cool actually. Also, right now she's stunned. I don't know where that is. But that pretty much just means, hey, she can't attack. She can't do what she says she's going to this turn. So, it's, you know, very useful to get them stunned. But sometimes you can't. Either way, I'm pretty sure we're going to be able to easily get out of this fight. So yeah. We also healed almost all of our damage from that fight, so it's go ahead and, fight this guy. It's a knight and this dude. So he's, we probably don't want to ignore the knight, but I'm going to ignore the knight. Solely just because this guy has the potential to be a bigger threat in the future. Alright, so that... Ooh, yeah, that's a lot of damage there. Luckily, however, I can just defend myself. Yippee. And now I'll move here, because he's gonna come in to plunder the room. And there we go. Let's go ahead and start this combat. And he's a veteran, so he's definitely a lot more dangerous than most of them. But he's also not the worst veteran we could have encountered at the moment. Like, don't get me wrong, he sucks. But, like, I've had worse. There's one that I really hate, but I can never remember what it's called. Oh well. Just time to take a lot of damage. One of these. Ooh. I'm gonna... Let's see. Will he die? Will he die? Yes, he did, by a critical hit chance. Let's go. But yeah, and the game is very fun. However, it can get really long. So I think this game is better geared towards streamers. So, just saying, any streamers want to play it, please do. I think the game is really underrated. But, heck, I might start streaming eventually solely so I can play it on stream. I think this is going to be, like, the only video, for this that I'm gonna post. However, if you guys want to post some, please do. I really enjoyed this game, both seeing it and playing it. So, as you saw, we just got a bit of a prestige from this, meaning we got 1 merchant ticket and 300 gold. So now we can go visit the merchant. Now what's he gonna give us? Ooh, what's this? Wait, ethereal javelin, but even better? Kinda cool, don't mind if I do. Random trap, slaughter room. I'll go random trap. And 160, can I get anything else useful? You. And that's it. Okay, let's see. Gonna hop over here. Go ahead and place this room. And now, here's where things are gonna get interesting. Hold on, let me remove these two. We can go to minion merge, and we can put 3 of the same minion here. And then they're stronger. So now she does 21 damage, and they do 20 moral damage. So one group's gonna attack from here, one's going to attack from here. Since this is going to be a veteran, it's probably a good idea to put most of the attacking units there. And then I can go here for now. And I should probably also put the snare trap there, that way they won't move. So let's see. How will it go? I don't know. My health is slowly draining, so that's not nice. Gonna mark you. How will this go? So far, good. Yikes, I'm gonna take a lot of damage this turn. Okay, there we go. It sucked, but it wasn't too bad. But now that they can't move, that leaves them trapped here, so they can't attack the coffin. But the coffin has a lot less HP than I do. Ooh, nice. The knight is stalled, so he can't actually, attack. But both of them can, which kinda sucks. But whatever, we've got this. Okay, good. So, that already takes one of them out of the running. And then I can just block, so she won't do any damage this turn. She dodged. Great, I love that. I'm gonna still take damage this turn, which really sucks. Ooh, let's go! Okay. See, that's where multicast is so useful. When you get execute multicasted. And as you can see, our rewards for completing each round tend to get smaller and smaller. Which really sucks. I'm gonna gain 1 random room and 5 critical hit chance. So just so it's a bit stronger. I'm gonna do... I'm gonna go with this. Don't ask me why. I don't know. I'm just doing stuff. Random room was jewelry, which I can't place. Unfortunate. Let's see, does the merchant have anything for me? No. Not useful anyway. I'll do this. I'm just doing stuff at this point. I'm just choosing stuff. I don't know what's going on. You know, not me. Let's see. That increases our income a bit, so yeah, useful, I guess. This drops. Yep. Definitely gonna go high want. Definitely. Not going to die this turn. Definitely don't have a bad feeling about this. No. So let's go ahead and see. Alright, we're gonna take a lot of magical damage, aren't we? Yep. Oh well. Ah, disappointing. Oh, yeah, I forgot I have a block. I literally won't take damage. Okay. Great. Now we can just focus on her. Whew. Let's see. This is going to be a tough battle. She dodged. Alright, and every so often they'll put up an immune, that way the battle is forced to take longer, which I find really annoying, but whatever. This will give me a higher multicast chance. Oh, okay, so she's just dead. Okay, so I didn't take too much extra damage, but I did still take some. And now, here we have another veteran. And if I'm remembering correctly, this guy sucks. Although the problem is, am I remembering correctly? Because I don't know. Let's see here. Starts with 15 fortified. When he dies, buffs off all allies. Lovely. Okay, come on. Can you get out of here? I didn't mean to do that. Oh well. I can't attack because it's on a cooldown. It really sucks. So, I'm not sure why he hasn't attacked yet at all. And it's kind of genuinely confusing me. Oh, that's why. Okay, so even though it said it would buff his allies when he dies, I'm still gonna kill him because he was the only one who I actually had to fight, right? Okay, so turns out we're in a lot of trouble. I swore that every other time I've gotten into a similar situation, I didn't have to do a fight against these guys. So I'm gonna be taking a lot of damage here. Okay, so he's gone. That's good. I'm still absolutely not going to make it past this, though. Unless I get really lucky dodging. Yep. Oh well, we lost. But now we've leveled up our character some and gotten heritage points. So if I hit continue... Oh. We get this bad luck, too bad. But try another run, maybe. And I'm going to hit new game, but we aren't going to actually start a new game yet. Instead, we're going to go to Heritage. And as you can see here, she's now level 2. If we get her to level 3, she heals at the end of every invasion. Level 6, she starts with more max HP. Level 9, more lifesteal, etc., etc. But now we have Heritage points. And these help us level up the disciplines, help us unlock general perks, unlock new castles, and unlock new characters. So I'm going to go ahead and buy these 2 new characters. Because both of these are useful, especially her. So, let's go ahead and look through here. What do we want to upgrade? Because we used Ferocity, I'm going to upgrade it. But we could upgrade Feast, Bone Armor, and Passives. Actually, a better idea would be upgrading general stuff. VIP, Merchant has 1 more item. Not the most useful. Deep Pockets, you get more gold. Useful, but not amazing. Grandeur increases maximum health points of the coffin. Sure, why not? Overhaul gives the coffin a regeneration. Kinda cool. Sarcophagus gives you 3 decor slots instead of 1. Very cool. And now we can't upgrade any of these, but we can unlock the next level of the castle. So now we have 5 points left, so let's spend it on something here. We get 10 more HP, 1 HP, 2 power, or higher multi-chance. I like multi-chance. Okay, and that gives us all of our heritage points. And if we click continue, we can now see the 2 new characters we've unlocked. Both of them have very useful abilities, but that's it for today's video. I hope you all have enjoyed. I know I definitely have. And if you'd like to see me play more of this, either in YouTube videos or on stream, be sure to let me know in the comments down below. Either way, that's it for today, and I'll see you all next time. Goodbye!